Hello, everybody. It is your girl, Presh, and I am back with another video. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, with whoever, so they know you rocks with your girl. Shout out to my 76 subscribers, and again, shout out to my new subby, Miss Candace. I don't want to jack up your name. Let me go to the thing. Cause I don't want to jack it up. Candace 120385, shout out to you. Welcome to the party. Again, you could be a precious baby or a baby boo, whichever you so choose. So shout out to my 77. And we're gonna have it with a question mark because apparently people like to subscribe and unsubscribe. So shout out to my 76 plus one and a possible subscriber. Okay, so yeah, so by the time I film my next couple videos, if it's still at 77, then yeah. Okay, so shout out to y'all. Also, don't forget, if you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo. Shout out to my 77 subbies. Like I said, y'all my precious babies and my baby boos. If you have been watching my videos but haven't subscribed yet, why not? It's a party over here. I'm a vibe. Clearly, 77 people said so. Okay. Also, don't forget to check the description bar down below where you will find all of my perfectly curated playlists, as well as the link to the Facebook page that I created for the YouTube channel. What's I gonna tell you? I do not know. Oh! Episodes 1 through 7 of season 2 of Just Like That are already up. All you gotta do is click the reviews and etc's playlist. I also have a plethora of videos already up in the What You Bought haul. I haven't done a Just My 2 cents in a while, but I think I might go ahead and break one of those out in the future. You know, we got more subbies, so y'all might want to hear a little celebrity gossip or whatever. What else? I haven't did a what you listening to in a minute because music ain't really been that. Yeah, other than that, yeah, I mean, I wait on season 16 of Drag Race. Yeah, but other than that, y'all, that's all. That's it. Let's go ahead and get to this review. So this is going to be the review for season 2 of Just Like That, episode 9. I do not know what. Oh, episode 8 is up. Did I say episodes 1 through 8? I meant to say episodes 1 through 8. This is the review for episode 9. I do not know what episode 9 is called because where I watched it, there was no title. It just said episode 9. And when I went on Google, it just said episode 9. So, yeah, again, episode 7 still ain't got no title. So that's just episode 7. That's all it's see. So without further ado, let's get into this review. Because this was a good episode. Like, pleasantly surprised it get good at the end. So we open this episode with Carrie and Aiden back there at Chase's place. He shows up and get off his flight, and you know, Carrie in there, her little lingerie with her overlay, and you know, they talking or whatever, and then you know, they talk about her being there visiting the kids. They can't wait to see her again. And well, the youngest Wyatt, he ain't featuring Carrie, and we see that when Aiden calls his son, because you know Wyatt has this thing about planes and things like that, and he was like, I made it safe. He was like, yeah, I know you landed, I was tracking your flight, why you ain't call me when you got off that flight? He was like, I'm sorry. And he was like, say hey to Carrie. And Aiden turned the phone around, and Wyatt said, yeah, Dad, turn the phone back. Baby, Wyatt ain't here for Carrie. He don't fuck with her. He do not see it for sure. So after that, he was like, next time, just text me, and hung up the phone. I said, oh, bitch, Wyatt don't fuck with her. He don't see it for her. So after that, you know, Aiden lets Carrie know that he be down there in the damn lobby saying hey to the people. She was like, sir, you cannot be Mr. Nice McNice guy. He was like, well, that's who I am. Next thing you know, Carrie going there to open some wine. Somebody banging on the door like the popo. And they was like, and you know, Aiden come out there, his drawers finna go answer the door. She's like, ah, fucking move. And come to find out it's the building management. And they slid a little note on the door letting them know y'all got to go. Y'all have exceeded the guest visitation limit. You got to go. Sayonara, boo-boo. Sayonara. After that, we see Miranda talking to what's her son's name, Brady, asking him about, do he have any more thoughts and feelings about going to college? And he was like, no, girlfriend, but if you got all this excitement about it, I can help you fill out your application and you go out there. And she was like, but you need to figure out what you're gonna do. He said, baby, how long it took you to figure out how you is? You're 56? He said, baby, I got 30 plus more years, excuse me, to figure out who and what I want to be. And she was like, I'm sorry, excuse me. After that, we see Miranda on the phone with Charlotte. And she like, girl, can you get Lily to talk to Brady about school? And the minute Miranda said that, I said, they're going to be hunching. Because he 19, she's 17. Excuse me, I got the hiccups, y'all. He 19, she's 17. I was like, yep, they're going to be hunching. They're going to be hunching. And, oh, excuse me, sure enough. Yeah, so while they were on the phone, Charlotte was just coming in. Excuse me, I had the hiccups, y'all. I am so sorry. It's going to be an eternal fight between me and this damn hiccup, so I apologize. So as Charlotte's coming in from work, she wound up picking up the Grubhub order downstairs in the lobby. So she walked through the door. Harry is in the middle of a crisis because he decided to host a charity gala event or some shit for Herbert down at their house. So after she get off the phone with Miranda, she like, why did the Grubhub man meet me in the goddamn lobby with all of this food? And Harry said, look here, baby, I got a whole bunch of shit going on. People around here harassing me about whether or not the caterers actually serving kosher meals and not serving real pork, and if it's vegan or not. So me and Lily got to tag team this because you wasn't here. She was like, well, I'm sorry, I had to stay a little extra work. He said, so I left Rock in charge of dinner. Rock said, well, baby, I didn't know what everybody wanted, so I got tacos and a mame, pasta, pizza, baby. A bon appetit. Bon appetit. So then Charlotte says to Lily, can you talk to Brady and stuff like that? And she was like, excuse you? She was like, yeah, girl, go down there to the little bar, whatever. And you talk to him about trying to get to college. She was like, oh, okay. And she was like, girl, you get you some free fries. And Rock was like, I forgot to get fries. I said, Lord. Not Rock around there in charge of dinner. So after that, we see. What do we see after that? Oh. So then we see Herbert come home and he cut on the light in the closet. And Lisa is in there sleep at the computer. He was like, Lisa. She was like, what? What happened? Why is it dark outside? He said, because it's nighttime. And Gabby just ate cereal for dinner. What the hell going on? She was like, look, I had found out the people down there at PBS want to turn my documentary into a series. So I started working on the treatment to prep it for them. And next thing you know, I had closed my eyes and it's nighttime. So she got up, she got ready to change her clothes, whatever. He's like, look, you're going to be at my thing. And she was talking about the guest list and all type of shit for his event. And he was like, don't be passive aggressive. She said, baby, I'm not being passive aggressive. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for bed. He was like, what I'm going to eat for dinner? She said, baby, you know what a cereal is, don't you? Lisa, don't do that. After that, what do we see after that? Hold on. After that, we see my girl Naya in that body rock and knocking her boots. Her and some little cute little white dude who look like Fabio. I know I'm telling my age. If y'all don't know who Fabio is, Google is your friend. In there hunching. I'm 31, by the way, just in case if anybody a little older than me watch this and be like, How you know who Fabio is? Girl, I can't believe it's not butter. Don't play with me. I am a millennial. I am a child born in the 90s, 92. Okay, do your maths. So I know who Fabio is. I can't believe it's not butter yet. Anyway, so she in there hunching on the little young Fabio. I'm talking about getting that back crank, riding like a couch surfboard, grinding on that wood, grinding on that wood. I'm talking about he in there knocking the dust off that pussy. Listen, I was like, yay, now you in there getting her freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your... Baby, I'm so happy for Naya. So, while she in there getting her motherfucking puss turned every which way but loose, baby Miranda in there like, I know the fuck you lying. I'm talking about Miranda in there like, bitch. I was like, oh shit, I forgot Miranda, her roommate. Baby Miranda was in there tossing and turning like, oh no. Poor Miranda. After that we see, I want to say, Seema. Baby, I think I'm gonna get ready to tell us out of order. Hold on, I don't want to tell it out of order, but I think that's what, hold on. After that we see Che. We back with Che. She's still a part of the situation. So Che around there working some cute little bald-headed girl who is racially ambiguous. I don't know what she is. She just light with features or whatever. She got a bald head. Apparently her name Toby. She bring a box of kittens around there. I thought it was her shit because she was getting put out of her apartment fucking with Carrie and Aiden. But the girl was like, yeah, we got some kids. Somebody had left it down there at the mailbox in my apartment building or whatever. And Che was like, well, girl, look, I'm going to give you the number to the people where you can take the cat or whatever. And she was like, anybody ever told you look like that stand-up comedian Che Diaz? She was like, I ever wonder what happened to them. And Che said, girl, I heard it was working down there at the veterinary office. She said, shut the fuck up. You is Che Diaz. She said, yeah, girl, that's me. She was like, so, when your next stand-up special, whatever? She was like, you don't do comedy no more? And Che was like, you know, I still do comedy, but you know, a bitch still do gotta pay the bills. So, yeah, the next time I put something together, whatever, I'll let you know, whatever. So the girl was like, okay. And Che was like, she was like, you know what, you can leave him here and I'll find some, you know, I'll find a place for him. She was like, I'm Toby. She was like, nice to meet you. See you around. I was like, oh, shit, all right, Che, I see you. Player, pimping. After that, we see, what did we see? I think we see Carrie. No, do we see Carrie? We see Seema. Okay, I'm finna tell y'all how I remember at this point, because I'm not finna keep pausing and looking. So after that, we see Seema and that man, Robbie. His name is Robbie. And she helping him look at apartments or whatever. And he on the phone, you know, making negotiations for the location for the movie for Marvel, DC Comics, or whoever he directing this movie for. And how he don't want it to be underwater or over the water. It's going to be wet. He need desert or something, child. And so the realtor broker, you know, trying to sell a place to him. She was like, can you give us a minute? And he was like, what's wrong? She was like, first of all, what's your problem? I done showed you all the good shit in New York, and like, what's up? And he was like, well, I'm saying though, I mean, if I would have picked the best apartment 5 shows ago, we wouldn't have been doing this. And she was like, oh, I didn't know you was a romantic. She was like, I thought you was an action guy. He was like, well, I'll show you action. He run up on Seema and kiss her. Next thing you know, the realtor broker come back. He was like, Seema? Baby, Seema and that man was up there hunching. Seema up there putting her outfit back together. She said, what am I supposed to tell that man? He said, tell him I'm going to take the apartment. She go back down the stairs. Her hair messed. That man said, girl. He said he going to take the apartment. You know, the wind up there. AC system. He said, yeah, we'll do anything to close the deal, huh? I said, somebody just laid it low and spread it wide a couple times. So then after that, we see, I want to say, Carrie and Che at Carrie's apartment. And she brought one of the kittens. And Carrie like, ah, bitch, where that cat come from? Where that little kitten come from? And she was like, it need a home. Carrie said, babe, I can't help you in a little homeless kitten. So she holds the little kitten or whatever. And she's like, oh, you so cute. And so then Che was like, Carrie was like, girl, I'm sorry, friend, but they didn't put us out. She said, I know the people email me, but I was going to put you in 8 and out anyway, because I am making enough money in my job where I ain't got I gotta let y'all use the spot no more. She was like, so y'all come over here. And Kara's like, no, baby, this is not an option. And Chase said, so what happened? Like, what's up? And she was like, a whole lot of shit went down up in here. He got hurt. And so, yeah. So she said, I just came over to wash my ass and stuff so me and my man could go out to eat or whatever. So after that, we see, I think we see Mo Hunter from SEMA. Yeah, we see Mo Hunter from SEMA. And then we see, not SEMA, I mean Mo Hunter from Naya. Mo Hunter from Naya and Fabio. I'm talking about he was in that breaker hall something serious that poor Miranda couldn't go in there to wash her ass. So when Miranda went back to Brooklyn to take her a shower, she see Lily coming out of Brady's bedroom in under the little tank top. T-shirt and your panties on. A t-shirt and my panties and my t-shirt and my panties on. T-shirt and my panties on. What y'all know about that Adina Howard? And before y'all start, I know Adina Howard. I'm 31. Okay, for all my old schools out there. Anyway, so Lily was like, hey, Miranda. Miranda was like, hey, girl, and closed that motherfucking door. I said, I knew that was gonna hunch the minute Charlotte told that girl go right there. I said, they gonna hunch. So then we see Miranda at work, and she called Charlotte. She was like, bitch, I got something to tell you. And she was like, what, girl? Brady and Lily was hunching. She said, what you talking about? She was like, look, no, she was like, do you know Lily spent the night? She was like, yeah, Lily told me she was spending the night. She said, did she tell you where she was spending the night? She was like, yeah, she said she was sleeping on the sofa. She said, yeah, no. When I got over there to take me a shower, because Naya had the shower blocked off because she was in there hunching, Lily came out of his room. She said, okay, well, maybe she slept in his bed. She said, baby, Lily ain't had no pants on. And so she said, what? She said, baby, they hooked up. They was in there hunching. She was like, girl, they practically like cousins. So they go down there to the Chipotle. And, you know, Miranda basically running back the story how when she got there, you know, Lily had that old shit, I've been caught hunching look. And Charlotte was like, girl, you know, they probably was in there chit-chatting and kicking it and chilling. And they fell asleep. And Miranda said, so when did her pants come off? At what point during the hanging out did her pants come off? And Charlotte said, probably when they went to sleep. Ain't nobody finna go to sleep in pants. And I just said, poor Charlotte. She gonna use any excuse not to think that her baby hunching. The girl had you out there in the snowstorm looking for condoms. And you think she gonna hunch on Brady? Come on now. And yeah, we know that technically they practically cousins. But bitch, they not blood related. Okay? They not blood related. Okay? That's her play cousin. Bitch, that ain't her real cousin. Okay? So Charlotte Loki said something a little disrespectful, said, Brady not even her type. And Miranda said, bitch, what that's supposed to be? And she said, no, not like that. She said, you know, I seen the boy, she have a crush on her. You know, Brady don't fit that bill with her. Miranda said, girl, at the end of the day, they was hunching. Okay? And she was like, girl, I don't even want to think about it. Miranda said, bitch, how you think I feel? So after that, we see Carrie, Aiden, Seema, and Robbie go have dinner together. And he was like, that Hugo. Because she was like, okay, there they go. And Robbie said, that Hugo, I thought we was having dinner. She said, yeah, I told you we was having dinner. I never said it was just going to be me and you. And so they get over there. And she was like, hey, girl. And he was like, you sit down. She's like, no, you go ahead and sit down. I said, that's right, Seema. Boss up on her. Put that pussy down and let him know. Nigga, slide in the booth. Stop playing with me. So as they sit down, Karen said, girl, now who is this man? She said, Robbie, whatever his last name is, this Aiden and Kurt. And Aiden was like, is you the man who directed whatever the name of the little tiger movie he was talking about? He was like, yeah, that's me. He was like, oh my God, me and my kids love you. And we be watching it. And he was like, tell your kids I send my best. And Karen was like, girl, bitch, you ain't. She said, girl, he ain't nobody important. He just a little yang or whatever. I said, I know that's right, bitch. He just a little something. But I could tell Seema really is feeling him. And you know, he done put that thing down, flipped it in reverse. Seema like that. So after that, we see at some point Carrie talk about selling her apartment. She go look at a new spot with Charlotte and Miranda, and the girls was just because she told them, she was like, I'm selling my other apartment. Them bitch was like, you sure? Girl, what? You doing this for Aiden? And she was like, no, at the end of the day, you know what? I shouldn't be holding on to that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she said it was like a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. And Miranda jokingly said, bitch, you do know one of these rooms is mine. Because I'm coming to move in here. Because now, you know, her hunch with Fabio, I can't do it, bitch. I'm coming to move up in here. Tell me which room is mine. With my own bathroom. Okay? And so the girls was like, I mean, if you sure and this is what you want to do, then girl, we fully support you. And so after that, you know, Carrie was giving a rundown of how about, you know, how her and the kids are cool, even though Wyatt ain't got no fever for Carrie. He ain't feeling that bitch. And that youngest one really and her and Ada's ex Kathy, they were even on good terms. And then she says that her phone rang and she was like, bitch, who called me from a Virginia number? So she asked about, she like, hello. She was like, oh hey, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Okay, all right, bye. And they was like, bitch, who are you talking to? And she was like, that was Kathy, Ada's ex. She wanted to meet and have lunch. She's like, that's not weird, is it? They was like, no. Like, yeah, bitch, that is weird. Why that lady calling you? What the fuck she want? So after that, we see everybody getting ready for the event Herbert Harriet and through. And oh no. So before that, Charlotte was running back telling, you know, the situation to Harry. Harry wasn't fucking listening to her because he was in the middle of trying to get this new caterer. And she's sitting there brushing her hair. She was like, but what if they just hooking up? But what if they start dating? What if they get married and then she gonna have Miranda some other line? What if she offer? But we don't know that. But what happens if they become close? And then I'm not gonna be cool with that. And she was like, I mean, that's okay. And then Harry was like, I mean, she could do worse. And you know, she was just like, oh, I don't know. Harry said, look here, I got real problems. Is we supposed to have a coat rack for people in the middle of like autumn or spring or whatever? And she was just looking at him like. So then we get to their event or whatever, and you know, everybody there or whatever, the other people who are like, who eat kosher or whatever, they keep saying the pork dumplings really got pork in it or whatever the case may be. And that man like, stop that shit. So after that, we see Miranda and Brady show up, and she was like, hey Brady, how you doing? And no, Carrie greeted him first. She's like, hey, there he goes. And so Charlotte gave Miranda a look like, bitch, you told her. And Miranda gave a look like, no, like, bitch. So after that, he go off to go find Lily and Rock, because Charlotte's like, I think they're in the kitchen somewhere. He was like, thank you, Charlotte. I know my way around your house. It's good seeing you. And she was like, is he here for Lily? She said, bitch, he's here for something else because he ain't never asked to go nowhere with me. Especially not over here. So, you know, Carrie like, bitch, what we talking about? What's going on? Because Miranda was like, yeah, I definitely think they. And she said, girl, what happened? Who did what? And Miranda then was like, we think they done hooked up. She said, bitch, what? She was like, that's like finding out two of my favorite teddy bears humping on each other. Miranda said, bitch, imagine how we feel. Imagine how we motherfucking feel. So after that, they go off and do whatever. Oh, also forgot to mention that Anthony and Giuseppe they dating or whatever, and Giuseppe trying to get his fuck on. And Anthony was like, skirt, skirt, boop, boop. And I just want to touch on the fact that why haven't we touched on Stanford? Like, I really don't like they got Anthony moving on, and it's just like, Stanford's an afterthought. Like, I really don't fucking like that. Not one bit. Not one motherfucking bit. Not one bit. I don't like it. Anyway, so after that, we see Anthony telling Carrie about, you know, how he don't trust Giuseppe. He thinks Giuseppe want to be with him from a green card or whatever the case may be. And so he go over there to talk to Carrie, whatever. Him and Carrie laughing about an empanada and the fact that Charlotte named them damn dogs Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor. I forgot she named that one dog Elizabeth Taylor until I decided to take a quiz today. Anyway, after that, we see her boss, Charlotte's boss, show up, and Harry come to Charlotte. He was like, hold on, let me ask you something. Why that man here? She said, oh, I don't know, probably because he's friends with the Wexleys. He was like, no, that man here because he want to fuck on you. I see it. She was like, Harry, can you please fucking stop? That man likes blondes, okay? I'm a whole ass brunette and I'm with you. Stop your shit. He was like, all right, I'm gonna leave it alone, but I know what the fuck I see. Baby, Harry gonna fight that man. Bitch, Harry gonna fight that man like old boy off of Bold and the Beautiful. Finn for Bold and the Beautiful said he not gonna let Liam fuck up his merge. That's the type of time Harry on. So after that, we see what's that man name? Mark from the gallery talking to Carrie. He's asking her about her book and telling her about a book his ex-wife wrote, and then he was asking her about, you know, her divorce or whatever. And Carrie's like, no, baby, I ain't divorced nobody. I was married to a very wonderful man. And I don't know if he picked on the fact that Carrie was basically saying she was a widow without saying it. But then she said, all right, well, I gotta go. It was nice talking to you. Bye. He was like, shit, I don't think I should have brought up the little book. So after that, we see Herbert call Lisa ass, and Lisa answered the phone. She done fell asleep in the middle of getting ready. And he was like, where are you? She's like, I'm in the middle. I'm getting ready to get in the car. He's like, you not even fucking in the car? So he's like, please get here when you can. So Harry like, what's up? What Lisa? He was like, oh, she on her way. She in the car. Yeah. So after that, when Lisa finally get there, her and Harry standing off in the back, talking. My ears, sorry about that. They're in the back talking, and you know, he was like, can you stop being like passive aggressive? She's like, I'm not being passive aggressive. He was like, what's up? And she basically says, no, she was like, I'm not being passive aggressive, I'm pregnant. And he was like, and so they walked to the thing, and he's basically speechless, and he's standing there just staring at Lisa, and I was like, oh yay, they're gonna have another baby, yay, because that's why her ass been sleepy all the time. She pregnant. So what happens? So after that, we see Seema over there getting her back cracked one more again, and then her and little young Fabio over there on their phones, whatever. Now she just scrolling through her phone like, yeah. She sees a picture of none other than Andre motherfucker Rashad and that white bitch with the hat, and they fucking taking a maternity photo. Andre done got the white bitch pregnant. He got the white bitch pregnant. We're gonna jump Andre Rashad. I told Naya when the shit first went down, we was gonna jump him. And now we're gonna jump his punk ass because he got the white bitch pregnant. Now, mind you, I'm not calling her white bitch because she a white bitch. I'm calling her white bitch. She the white bitch that Andre Rashad was alluding to that he was gonna cheat on motherfucking Naya with. So that's why she a white bitch. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, and you know, Naya becomes, you know, very emotional, whatever the case may be. And she basically put young Fabio ass out. And you could tell that hurt, because even though, you know, I'm pretty sure at one point during her marriage with him, she did want children. But you know, after not having it naturally, then having to go through in vitro, probably having a bunch of miscarriages, that probably became too much on her emotionally, mentally, physically, that she was just like, fuck it. And so to see that he moved on and like is now about to start this family he always wanted with another bitch, like, I know that hurt. And we gonna jump him, punk ass motherfucker. So after that, we see, what do we see? We see Charlotte and Miranda trying to figure out whether or not Brady and what's her face was down there hunching at the party. It was actually Anthony and Giuseppe over there hunching in the cheering room. After that, we see Carrie show Aiden the property or whatever, the new spot, and I love the conversation they had. And she was like, yeah, you know, I would love you to be here because I'm gonna sell my other place. He was like, don't do that for me. He was like, I mean, she was like, you want stuff in there. He was like, yeah, I know, but don't do that for me. You know, if this is what you want, let it be for you. You know what I'm saying? Let this be something for you. And she was like, I know, you know. And she told him about, her and Kathy had a conversation. But to tell you that her and Kathy talked, and Kathy basically told her, look, I'm glad you and Aiden found your way back to each other. You know, we cool or whatever. But one, don't be writing about my kids in your books and shit. Don't do that. And two, bitch, don't you break Aiden's heart, okay? Don't do that. And so Aiden was like, okay, I'm gonna check Kathy motherfucking ass, because ain't nobody told her to be riding there saying shit to you. And she was like, no, but I just want to know, like, how do you feel? Like, what's up with us? Like, do you feel that way? Like, let's get into it. And I'm glad that they had that conversation. He basically said, Are you gonna hurt me? Yes. Am I gonna hurt you? Yes. Are we gonna get through it? You know, we're gonna be pissy. Are we gonna go through things? Of course. But we're gonna be right here, right now, in the moment, because we both know that life is short, right? You know, alluding to the fact that she lost big. And he was like, I love you. You know, this is where I want to be. I want to be with you. She was like, I want to be with you. And then they kissed, and they have this moment. And baby, the way Carrie was kissing on Aiden, I was like, bitch, she ain't never kissed on Big like that. She ain't never kissed on Big like that. And so Carrie was excited about her new spot. And then we see Lizette coming out of her place, and basically she runs into Carrie. She's like, hey girl. She was like, hey, what's up? She was like, girl, I'm gonna have to move out the spot because the little gay dudes I've been renting from, they got to come back home. And I already said, okay, I see how this finna go. Carrie finna sell or sublease. Well, no, she said she want to sell the apartment. So I don't know if she gonna sublease the apartment to Lizette or just go ahead and like whole ass sell it. I think it'd be dope if she just lets Lizette rent the apartment out and collect rent from Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sell it, just collect rent from Shorty. That way you have, you know, the apartment, you still have it, and you got your new spot, because she called him and said she was gonna buy it. And so the episode ends basically with Carrie basically saying that she is moving on, and they plays I'm Feeling Good by Michael Bublé in the background. And I was like, oh my god, this is the end of an era. Can y'all believe it? Like, 2 decades, y'all. 20 years. Like, oh my god. That's crazy. But this was a very good episode. I would have to say this is probably one of my favorite episodes thus far. Still, because the pacing was good. We saw all the characters. Well, not Steve, but they be doing Steve dirty. But it's probably because the actor who plays Steve is actually on a different show. But other than that, y'all, this was a good episode. I really enjoyed episode 9. We got 2 more episodes. I just found out that actually it's 2 more episodes. It's 10 and 11. So not 10 episodes, but 10 and 11. So we got 2 more episodes before we see Samantha Jones, y'all. And so yeah, y'all, I give this episode a 10 out of 10. This was a damn good episode. It kept me entertained. Like, this was a good episode. It had a lot of stuff in. Like, it was a very fast paced. Like, it wasn't one dull moment in this whole episode. I'm like, okay, I see y'all get good towards the end. But that is all that is it, y'all. I am going to try and probably have to edit this down. But other than that, yeah, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, whoever, so you know, you rock, such girl. Love you. Bye.